Hello everyone. Good evening. What was that noise? Yeah, I didn't realize that I had sound on in my browser, so it was playing that one sound on repeat. No, there was a sound from a board game arena. And it was playing on repeat because I actually didn't know that I had the sound on. But at least I know that my sound was working. I was like, why the fuck is that doing that sound over and over? I thought it was Board Game Arena, then I realized I was listening to the stream. Bling, bling, whoop, 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 whoop. New features, Silent. Cool as fuck. How are you? We are going to play Cyberpunk. Bling, bling, whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, it's the sound of the board game arena. I was thinking I was gonna do a turn while I'm waiting for the stream to start. But I got so sent out by the sounds repeating themselves that I didn't do anything. Oh. And Laser is at school studying. Because he has an exam on Friday. So he is studying some advanced organic chemistry or something. And I'm going to do a bit of Cyberpunk. I have to work at midnight and we still have to have a dinner when Laser is back, so... I think that maybe like 3 hours should be possible. That's not bad. Tomorrow I can make a longer stream.
Hey everyone, welcome to Info Flash. Say, did y'all lose power yesterday too? Yeah, when the lights went out, there I was cooking dinner. Oh well, if we're getting specific, I was nuking a half-eaten burrito I found wedged in my couch cushions.
Oh,
yeah, I know I should have.
So the stream
After all,
has
I
a
heard microwaves
unique sound.
zap out all the nutrients.
Okay, no.
It kills the cockroaches too, so...
No, it's the sound of my board game addiction. Hey, board game arena is just too good. Oh wait, I had it prepared here. I don't even have to go to the car. You get out!
I'll show you. She's mine.
Go away from me!
Take the shot. She's hacking. Got her. Fuck. Fuck yeah.
Can't see shit, right?
Oh, yeah.
By the way, my weapon is non-lethal, so I'm actually not hurting them. They are not dead. They are just resting for a while. They will be back up in no time. Not ready for a Cyberpunk stuff overview yet? Not interested in spoiling though. What does it mean, overview? Overview without spoiling? Got some intel over one going about the Biotechnica drop. Here's the route, coordinates available. Set up along the way. Jump the transport and take the cargo. And don't fuck it up, just be careful while carrying the stuff. Shit's radioactive. Boss already has some ideas for how to use it. Well, I mean, I already have 90 hours in the game. So I would say that I'm not like complete Cyberpunk newbie. I definitely know how to handle myself. Hey Joey, so I'm supposed to tell you to take care of dumping old and waste, and I'm supposed to add this since it's official and all. R195, dispose and storage hazardous waste. Such waste is to be stored in a container designated for storage of hazardous material. An underground waste storage unit, a facility for the treatment of excavation waste. Pesos. We got the Bible, the Book of Enoch, and the Angels and Children. I think I already found these things, but I'm not sure. I always feel like I'm reading these books on repeat. Well, I'm sure I'm definitely at least mid-game, so... We are past the starting. I mean, what's my level? Oh, I still have one available perk I haven't spent. Well... I'm level 48. I don't know, I haven't tried them yet. I have not found the time to set them up just yet. It's been extremely busy with working every day now. I did not have a free weekend. And even today, like, after waking up, I spent time basically to try to use still that there is a Cyber Monday and order some shampoos. Because I wanted to try something new. think the main laser stuff is really from like an irritated head skin. Skin like for laser it gets like very dry. To that point that he would have like a whole forehead dry. Like a white, like it's snowing on it. And for me what this is that like the head skin can be very itching. So I wanted to try some new shampoos and there were some sales now in some cosmetic stores, so it's like, well, maybe it's a good time to be trying some new things when it's cheaper. So that's how I spent my time, and then I was like, there's not that much time left, so if I want to have some streaming done today, some playing Cyberpunk, I should probably already start my stream. So yeah, not a lot of time, always. Yeah, it did feel a bit overwhelming these days. I also had to do a bit in the board games because I'm playing board games turn-based with Laser and his brother, so there I have to do some turns so they can do their turns, right? Like, I don't want to hinder them. So I was doing that, but then I have the Czech group where we have like, I don't know, 40 board games running at the same time. And we are 5 players, 4 or 5, because some games are for 4 and some are for 5. So I kind of want them to be able to do their turns. And they are only able to do their turns if I do my turn. So at least now while I'm streaming... Why did I take this car? Ah, whatever. I'm already in. No, I was trying something a bit more specialized than like that and such. Something I can't buy in a normal grocery store. So I mean, that is the thing that sometimes for the hair products, sometimes you have to pay a little bit more to get something what is actually working. I remember that back then when I had like a hair loss problem quite a lot. I was trying some like a cheaper normal store hair loss products and it did not actually work. Like it says it will stop your hair, but it doesn't. So honestly, like when I was losing hair and I was trying the cheaper products, it did not work. So then I went for something a bit more expensive and that actually did work. So sometimes just because it's on a package that it's gonna stop your hair loss, it actually doesn't do it, so... But I mean, that even means that it doesn't have to be like super expensive stuff either. I forgot to turn there. I think that I was also trying some a little bit expensive stuff, but it didn't work for me. So then I tried something else. So it's maybe individual person from person as well. I don't know why I have this car. Shameful. Let's get something else. Well, I bought some new ones I've never tried. Never tried this one. So yeah, I think I've ordered like 3 different shampoos. It's good because I can try it and Lacey can try it. And like we can see what works better for what and adjust. Yes, skin type, but also maybe other things. Because I think that even if you have some skin type, doesn't mean that you have exactly the same skin as someone else with the same skin type. There can be still some subcategories. Guess we should stop here because I don't know what's gonna happen. There might be some baddies on the way already. Cool trick, yeah, I mean, sure. If it's cool, I'm in. I think I fried them a bit here. Well, they murdered people here. I'm just stealing their money. I guess they don't need them anymore. Level up! Level 49, baby. Why did you kill all these innocent people? I didn't! We will see what happened. What now? Caught Arvin at the border. Got to help him. Meaning I gotta, not you. You know I can't. Told you all not to move the cargo along that route. I know, but it is what it is. Help me out. Shit, where are they holding him? That new military detention center. One by the border. Okay, yeah, I know the one. No chance, we will never get through. Too many soldiers. We've got inside intel. We have maps. We know when they go on their breaks, when their numbers drop. Well, alright. Oh, they didn't explain the dead people. What about this? Chase is underway. We have a visual. Neutralize targets. Neutralize? Really? Could just detain them. Write in the report that you found them dead. There was an accident. We won't take them without a fight. There will be bullet marks. What, so now you're a fucking coroner? Sergeant, I just observed an accident. All fugitives were killed. Much better. Copy that. See? It was an accident. They said so. I have nothing to do with that. Accident. X-E-dent. That means plasma E, no cent. Leave the conditioner for over 10 minutes. My hair was super healthy looking for a while, but now I'm not bothered anymore because I'm too old for all that. 10 minutes? What am I supposed to do in the shower for 10 minutes? Who has time for that? That's the 10 minutes I could be playing Cyberpunk. And I should be just using it. Having a conditioner in my hair. I'm not convinced. Yeah, when you are in the shower and you are all done and then you have to be waiting for 10 minutes. Just eat the conditioner. Yeah, that even sounds a bit better. Oh no, now I get reminded we are almost done with dairy girls. I don't want it to end. Tell them we need more dairy girls. It's too good. Old male stripper trick. It's a TV series.
City of dreams. City of dreams. City of Scully in the gully. What's up? Finna take it. 3, 2, get on. Greed and green, read it and weep. Using the silence, put you to sleep. Begging the beef, taking the roof. Pop them a juice, rocking the loop. Back on the roof, begging.
12 o'clock.
It's some Irish TV series. I think it's from like 80s. Like it's not that old, but it's showing that time period. It's a comedy and it's quite funny. Yeah, the North. Well, basically, me and Laser were searching for some, you know, fun, young people comedy kind of thing. So we were trying this Never Have I Ever. Holy shit. Because it was highly rated. Holy shit, I would probably rather watch a paint dry than to watch Never Have I Ever Ever Again. It was so freaking bad. Holy moly. It hurt my soul to watch that thing. So I don't recommend. Unless you are like 13 years old girl or boy, I guess it doesn't matter. Then don't watch Never Have I Ever, because it will mark you forever. So after that we were trying the Dairy Girls and it's just so much better. Holy shit. The Big Bang Theory was funny but a tiny bit dry. Yes, sometimes it is really hard to find like the right amount of fun. Because I feel like sometimes people overdo it. And it's just so forced and not funny at all. That was like this Never Have I Ever. It was just too much. And there was this storyteller and it got so annoying. Like, why is there some guy like talking over the people all the time? Like, stop. It's so freaking annoying, breaking the immersion, everything. And then I also felt like in the Never Have I Ever, the actors are kind of young. And the time is this modern, I don't know, doing some shit TikTok videos and such, so it gets a bit like... What? And the Dairy Girls is basically like, the girls are teenagers, but they are played by people who are around 30 and more. So they actually act to be teenagers, and I don't know, it's just more funny. Like the fourth match. Don't do another one. But I was at least glad that me and Laser agreed on that. Yes, we were watching it and like we both were like, no, this doesn't feel right. Oh, I found the dead body. Harry Sullivan. Militech must have done some sort of update. Either way, I lost my access to their weather system. And if I lose my access, a lot of other people lose their... Got it. I need access to accurately predict sandstorm. You are brave after all. Fucking right. Okay, just let me get my things and I will be on my way. Okay, waiting. How's it going? You do your thing? Still on my way. Call you in an hour. Okay, and be careful. Might be Militech patrols nearby. Climb that turbine. Hack what you gotta hack and bust your ass out of there. Yep, I know what to do. Sure. Well, Harry, did it work? No. He's dead. Harry is Harry and dead. Okay, report crime, blood in the air. Looks like this Chumba wanted to climb the turbine to fix something. Militech didn't want him to. One determined person plus one unhappy corp. One dead dude. Easy math. Okay, let's check it out. Me and Laserwitch, have you ever together when you are at work? It gets better in season 2. You watch it when I'm at work. So who's your favorite character, Soylent? When you watch it together with Laser when I'm at work. Wow, what was the delayed response? I was reading this thing I found on that dude. Lots of good TV on Silent. You are sci-fi bad, then try dust. I think that before we tried this Never Have I Ever, and before we tried the Riggers, we were trying the... No, we were not trying. We were watching the Sex Education. And I think that Sex Education has really good humor. I liked its humor, and it was really hard because when we started watching Never Have I Ever, we were like, well, hopefully it's gonna be something as funny as Sex Education. And it was nowhere close to be that good. Like, the Riggers get like a bit close, but I think the Sex Education was still better. My favorite character is John. Well, is the main character male or female? No, Sex Education is basically like X-Files, because it has the same actors. You know how it is today with all this non-binary trans stuff. It's difficult for old-fashioned person like me to know the difference. Well, you did get the point. It's hard to know. Especially if you're not listening to the sound and you're just looking at them, right? And they don't really show anything down there, so because it's for kids, right? Airplane was such a funny movie, but it's a bit fast, like joke after joke after joke. Airplane and the Naked Gun trilogy. What the fuck is that? I don't know. Naked Gun trilogy? Yep. Hey, fishy. But definitely one thing you can be sure, Soylent, and that is that in most TV series you will find some representation of every group out there. Like no one can be missing. Which can be sometimes a bit weird. I think realistically some things are just more rare for it to be that much. So funny, Leslie Nielsen was a master of comedy and facial expressions. Well, if it's naked, I have to watch it, right? That's true. Naked stuff must be watched. I like this one TV series, which was with this comedian, I always forget his name. But basically the series was about it that his wife died and he was actually trying to continue living his life and like even get like a girlfriend and stuff, but he was just missing her too much. But it was like a comedy, so he was a bit bitter and... but I forgot what it was called. Should I get up there? Maybe you don't need to get up there. What was it called? So terrible with names. I think I remember what it was called when we were watching it. But now I forgot. You probably guys know it. Well, I leveled up. Reflexes or... bit stronger. Yeah, I am using blood pump. Oh, I don't have part. Yeah, I can look it up. Oh, it's called Afterlife. It's this one. That one we really enjoyed. Yeah, me and Lacey both really enjoyed it. It's been a while since we watched it. It was kind of like a bit sad, but also funny. Like a really strange combinations of sad and funny. Because he was really missing his wife, but he was also like a bit, I don't know, bitter about everything. But also, I don't know, some situations were funny. But yeah, that was also a lot of sad. But basically like showing that nothing can basically replace the wife because she was just special. Okay, you do well with British TV shows. Yeah, now the Derek Gutters we also enjoy quite a lot. Deep show would probably be up your alley. Well, I mean, sex education is also British, isn't it? I don't watch sex education, my sister's in it. What? Your sister is not in it. There's a certain character I hope that your sister is. Wait a second. There's one character which I hope is your sister. Because she's amazing. I really hope that this one is your sister because she's so amazing. Holy moly. If I had this actor as my sister, this actress as my sister, I would be so happy. Because in the series it's absolutely amazing. What? Are you like subscription service Plasma? There should one for you somewhere. Oh, that's sad. That's really sad. She's amazing. She's like this really good person, but she's just so silly. Oh. Well, I mean, Ruby was dating him, so he said friend. Oh, friend in real life. Okay. I mean, this would be too good to be true if it was her. She is also great. She's also my favorite. The only thing I know about this show is that she did a very naughty scene and told my mom she can't watch. Okay. But there are not that many naughty scenes, to be honest. But I mean, maybe you can tell me at least privately which one is your sister. I mean, I have a lot of favorites there. Obviously, this is not your sister. Maybe she's a bit too old. Well, they changed quite a lot of characters in the last season, so... Because there was new school and all. But there are actually not like that many actors. Or maybe she could also be some not main thing. Had your mother not been born, would she really watch her daughter's role in a show called Sex Education? Yeah, it's a funny show. It's not really about sexual... No, it actually doesn't really show anything. It's called Sex Education. It's because it's about sex therapy, basically. Like, the kids are trying to give each other some sex therapy, like some advices. But they don't really show that much things. And it's a lot of about just... you know, friendships and things. Like, it's not like there would be sex things happening all the time. And if it is, it's just like, it's showing something funny there. It's not some kind of porn, if you would like imagine that. It sounds like, oh my god, it's gonna be like sex all the time, but it actually isn't. I mean, like, considering that the person giving a sex therapy at some point didn't even have a sex but was advising other people how they should have sex is like saying a lot about it. I haven't watched it, I'm just making reasonable assumptions based on the expected title. Is your sister Julie Hutchison? Can you get me her autograph? She was pretty cool in X-Files. Wouldn't that be more like Mother? Maybe he was thinking it wrong. Maybe it was Mother who was in it, and not sister. How old do you guys think I am, being the oldest? Like, this is so depressing. No, maybe old enough to be actually Anderson's son. I don't even know if she has a son. Forever in her early 30s for me.
Surrender! You have no chance!
But well, would you say that your sister is one of the main characters? Or like people, because I think that there are people who have like a bit of like a sex scenes there, but they're not like the main. They're more like, well, they are there in the background somewhere, but Amy, that would be cool if it was Amy. Amy! Oh, there, okay, make it quick and clean, even far, pretty far, she would escape otherwise, be right there. Yeah, she's named, but not a main character, more extra. Okay. So I guess not one of those I was actually thinking about. Because I mean, obviously, he as a sexual therapist have to give the therapy to some people and not always to the main characters, but like, I think that sometimes there is like maybe some scene where people are having sex and they are having some kind of problem. Well, now I'm thinking about one, which would be like, yeah, I understand why she wouldn't want... why she wouldn't want mom to see that. Still got them on my tail. Can I get some air support? Drone something? Sorry, I can. A sandstorm's headed. What do you mean you can't? Well, right for you. Fucking fuck shit. Try to hide in the storm. Suck, I might drop it. Fucking hell. Send again. Hello, I'm here. Car died on me. The filters? No clue. Gonna run for it. Dakota, yeah? Could be bad. Understood. Coordinates. Left the car there. Thanks. I don't get out of this. Deliver the stuff in the envelope. Of course. You know to who. Yeah, good luck. Her boyfriend is in too. They wanted them to do a scene together. I'm not getting old. I'm getting interesting, also old. I promise I don't do it enough. Why is there always these graphical issues when you enter combat? Is it some bug with the game? Your graphics driver being out of date? PC overheating? I don't know. Is there a graphical issue? Is it because I'm scanning them? Like I hold this button. Do you mean this? This is just because I'm in a quick hacking, net running mode. That's where I want to do my quick hacks. So I hold tab and then I can like hack people, give them all kinds of nasty stuff. That's why it changes a bit. Like you can see like I can give them chemical damage, cyber psychosis. It's off. Motion blur. Detonate grenade, system collapse. That's what I'm doing. I'm basically giving them system collapse, so they collapse without me actually doing it. You know, choking them. Okay, so they made everything ugly on purpose. Okay, yeah. Well, it's only if you specialize in that, because you have skill trees, right? And I went a lot in intelligence, and that's basically that you are a net runner who is hacking enemies and giving them all kinds of nasty stuff. So you don't even have to use your guns if you have that. You just press tab, you get this ugly screen, and then you give them some shit into their systems and leave. You get cyber nasty, yeah. So... but this is a big part of it. I can try to show you how it is like if I use just guns compared to... But yeah, Fishy, I think that like it has a really great actors, the Sex Education. I mean, I basically really like them all. Which I think that's an important part of like liking some series, when you really get to like them and their personalities and everything. They really chose well. Wait, is it something underground here? Abandoned car and shit in it. But that's the problem, because sometimes... Oh, Sex Education had even this kind of famous Swedish actor in the first seasons. Laser recognized him, I don't remember his name. But when he saw him, he was like, oh, this guy's really famous Swedish actor, so he's in that too. But of course, if Gillian Anderson was gonna fall for someone, it had to be some really hot Swedish dude, right? They had to go abroad to get someone. Sexy plumber. Can you come over and fix my pipes? Yeah, I think that's him, yeah. I wouldn't know, but Lacey told me. But yeah, as I said, it was really hard to find something as good, because sometimes when you watch some TV series which are really good and then you go to some just average or slightly above average, it can be like hard. It was really hard after Sex Education. But Peaky Blinders were also quite good. It was also hard to find something. And how do I kind of know that TV series is good? Well, if we stop watching and we will both say like one more and just keep watching episode after episode, and we just can't stop and we just keep saying one more, that's usually a sign that it's really good. If it's like you watch one and you're like, okay, we watch tomorrow again, that is like usually average or lower than average. Let's see, but this guy I can like do system collapse. Then I take a gun.
I'll piss on your grave when this is over! Open fire!
Stop hiding. It was really hard to have a sex education. Especially because I know that there won't be probably more. It doesn't look like there will be more, so it's sad. But well, at least they know when to stop. Everything is hard after sex education. But yeah, I remember that back then, before we watched it, that Darper was talking about it, and I was always thinking also that it was like some, you know, super sexual series where it will be just filled with sex. So then I was kind of surprised that it actually wasn't what I was thinking as what it's gonna be. Gillian Anderson is back acting because I seen her in a mattress ad, and I think, but she has changed her cosmetics. Not too sure. Yeah, I mean she is in the Sex Education, so she's definitely acting again. Wasn't she in something else recently? Yeah, I'm just thinking what else was she in recently? It was just so terrible with names. You see, I think I've seen recently something else with her. Let me check. Oh yeah, she was in The Fall. Have you seen The Fall? That is the one I meant. Yeah, in The Fall. She's playing a policewoman. This thing. I don't know if you guys have seen it. So this guy was in the... What was it called? That thing which was about sex. The actor, you probably know him. Jamie... why do I always forget what was it called? And I didn't like him in that. It was kind of boring. Why can't I remember what it was called? 50 Shades of Grey. Yeah, he was the main character in a 50 Shades of Grey. But I didn't like him there. I didn't like the movie at all, but I didn't like him there. I think they didn't fit him. But he's actually a really great serial killer in the Fall. I think that the serial killer role fit him much more. So yeah, The Fall was good. Very sexual movie. You mean 50 Shades of Grey? Yeah, I didn't like it. The movie was so weird, and I didn't think that the role really fit him very well. That The Fall was like this psychopath kind of personality. I think that he is really good at that. But that's just my opinion. Maybe someone else liked him in 50 Shades of Grey or other of these movies. But yeah, he was together with Gillian Anderson in The Fall. So that's another TV series I watched with her, and she was also really good in that. She's been in some good TV series. Yeah, see, we watch TV series quite a lot. Not that much movies, but when there's some, especially something with many seasons, it's really nice. You guys have some recommendation for some TV series to watch? Maybe we should have like a channel for it on Discord. Because we are sometimes looking for something, not just like average, but something like what would really make us watch a couple of episodes in a row because we just can't stop watching. But it's sometimes really hard to find these kind of TV series which you just need to see the next episode. I think that just happens so rarely that you find something that good. A lot of stuff is just average. He just offed himself. Because he got the cyber psychosis, and cyber psychosis is like, if there are enemies around, he will attack them. And if there's no one else around, he will just kill himself. Depends on what you're into. We are into a lot of things. I think that this TV series is like with games. I'm definitely into a wide spectrum of different kind of things. But they just have to be good. And I also prefer if it's not just, you know, one season. Because there's a lot of new stuff, but if it's just one season, I mean, that will just be so short. So sometimes it's good to just let it grow a bit and then watch it when there's more. Because I really hate to be waiting for new episodes. It's just better when everything is out already. That's why we kind of avoid a bit of the newest stuff. Because it's just one season, sometimes not even that. Then you have to wait. Ow, I'm on fire! Yeah, I guess I'm not reading that. Stupid. I don't even know what Laser said we are gonna watch after Derriggers. The cultists are up to something, hanging around the station. Gotta have some job brewing. I wanna see what it is, see if I can make some ads of it. You all go there and keep tabs on the situation. Once you figure it out, what? Give me a ring, okay? Sure. Sure, boss. SGU was Granite just as it was getting good. I think sometimes things are good, but then they just kind of continue it when they should probably end it. Some things were just dragged out a bit too much. For example, Blacklist we were watching. I think that the last seasons were just so weird. I don't know. I liked Blacklist at the start. Then the last season were like, and the ending was a bit. Okay. Sometimes feel like when they kind of kill off the main characters and just keep like the main, it just gets weird. Car behind. I think that we were a bit suffering the last 2 seasons of the Blacklist. Also, like, the main thing in there was just basically just hinted until the end, but never really said out loud, so. That's a big boy. And they're tracing our location. You hate this city. Ah! I will get you!
Save me!
I will save you! What's wrong with you? It's strange without laser buffering chat. Yeah, he's studying. And it's good that he's studying. He really needs to pass the exam. Hello, how is Cyberpunk going for you, Plasma? Hope you're having a nice day. It's going well. I'm just missing laser and coffee. Oh, now I don't need that gun. It's going well. I'm just trying to do all the NCPDs. If you play Cyberpunk, you know there is way too many NCPDs in the game. So I'm trying to finish as much as possible, but the city is full of shit. How is it going for you? How was the rest of the Tomb Raider yesterday going? Sorry, I had to leave. I was really in a hurry for work. But unfortunately, it's a work weekend for me, so a lot of work. Waiting for the orders, confiscate all possessions and return to base. Copy. Assertion we had neutralized the woman, the offender's partner. She was here attempting to attack us. Understood. Oh yeah, tons of them on the map. I don't need to finish the DLC. I accidentally started the DLC, so I reloaded a save. Because I was thinking it was just a main mission. And I want to do it after I finish the game, so I was like, nah. When Laser told me that it was a DLC, I wanted to go back and... I want to 100% finish the main game first. Then possibly do some DLC. Well, possibly. Definitely do some DLC. The stream was going good. We are at the high security compound now. So, about halfway through now. But how many times have you played that game already? You said that you played Tomb Raider games quite a bit. You there yet? Still on my way. How long do I have to wait? Just be patient. Listen, this is the last mission, last transport. Soon we can leave Night City behind us. Sure hope so. Waiting in the hideout. What, already? Couldn't stand just sitting at home. Used to play as a kid but never got far. No memory card, so this is my first full run. Oh, okay. Well, that is exciting then. No, I was thinking that since you already like knew how far you are in the game, then I was thinking that you are doing some like a comfort run or something. I watch way too many speedrunners. Oh, the TV series. Yeah, my friend told me about it. Yeah, I'm also replaying some old, no, not replaying, but playing some of the old games I couldn't play or couldn't finish when I was younger. Like recently finished the Spyro trilogy, and now I'm trying to finish the Commandos games, the real-time tactics, hardcore Commandos things. But I had to take a break after the first one. I think that it was a bit... It was fun, but it was not very relaxing. Like spending so many hours of like trying to make it through every mission. Because every small mistake is just so punishing. Magic gate, very important device when I was a kid. So try to combine a bit old and new stuff. Now a bit of the new. Eventually we'll go, because I just finished Commandos Behind Enemy Lines. So the next one is Commandos Beyond Call of Duty, I think. Ooh, nice. You can do some Cyber Psycho again. Memory card. And I miss laser at home also now because I have no coffee. Ugh. And it's hard after a night shift and a bit of lack of sleep to actually be awake and not drink any coffee. I could just go and make some, I guess, but well, then laser would have it cold. And also I'm kind of lazy. Or it's tired. Could make some coffee when I come to work in the worst case. Imagine making your own coffee. Coffee just for one person? Laser will be probably soon home so he can make it for two. I don't know why we never had a memory card all those years ago, going back 21 years now. Imagine making your own coffee and drink. It's in work though. A Polish person I knew told me that they add a ton of coffee in their cup for it. In the cup? I put the coffee in the coffee machine. Are they drinking like instant one or?
No. Interesting.
Hey V, a truck hauling cyberware crashed in the Badlands. It's top grade chrome, but the NCPD's not in much of a hurry. Tells me they suspect the cyber psycho's the cause and it's got them spooked. Check it out, but no killing if you can help it.
I will try. No killing. Hopefully we'll not have a sniper rifle killing me from afar. Yeah, just the usual basic stuff, but this guy puts loads of it in. Super strong. Far as I know, no one's claimed responsibility for this mess, although the wheels got rough and written all over them, and it's on their turf. No signs of external violence, so the attack must have happened from inside. Either one of the ruffians cracked or a prisoner on the turf tried to break for it. Either way, the fact that it's eerily quiet and no one so seems to give a damn don't bode well. Keep your optics peeled. Tomb Raider 4 took up 2 blocks of an 8 megabyte card. Okay. Well, I drank instant coffee when I lived with my parents. Because my mom drank it. But to be honest, like, it's not that great. I can't go back to it. I just got so used to the proper coffee. Then instant is just like, I drink instant coffee sometimes when it gets desperate and there's nothing else. Well, we have a Mocha Master, which is like pretty normal. I think it's Dutch product. It just, you use like a filter and just the water goes over and drops into it, and it's just a normal black coffee. Made in the Mocha Master. So you get a black coffee. I put some milk into it. But we have this machine for crushing the beans. So we don't actually buy crushed beans, but we crush them every time we are going to make coffee. So they are freshly crushed. That means that they are or grinded, right? It's called grinded. And freshly grinded coffee smells and tastes so much better. It's so good. So if you get used to like a freshly grinded coffee made in that Mocha Master, and then you tried instant coffee, which is not fresh at all, and yeah, it's disappears, right? Like instant coffee just disappears and doesn't stay in there. It just kind of melts into the water. But here you have the filter which removes the coffee pieces from the liquid. I think that we have also some of these ones which you like press down But yeah, it's also not as good as through the Mocha Master. And like, I think it also depends on what beans you have, because we tried different kind of coffees and we have like a favorite kinds. So also like when we change the type of coffee, like the brand, can definitely notice the change in taste. So we bought different packages of different brands and try to grind them and taste them and see what's the best like price and taste balance. My mom loves the stuff from her coffee machine, so literally the instant stuff is dirt now. Yeah. It's basically like that. The instant stuff is so bad. So that's why I can't really understand, because I bought this Mocha Master for my mom, so she could make good coffee in that, and she keeps drinking instant coffee instead of just using the coffee machine. So I'm giving up. If she doesn't want a good coffee, it's her loss. Can't teabag with beans though. It's hard to go back to worse. Or I wouldn't even call the instant coffee anymore, because I mean, sure has some coffee taste, but it's really far away from how coffee tastes. And it's what we were drinking. Like, I think I started drinking coffee when I was like, what, 14? So, I mean, me and my mom started with like instant coffee. Then I was used to it and I felt like it was good. But nah, it's just so much better. But I also don't need to have these, because I come from the Czech Republic, right? And there are kind of popular these coffee machines which makes you some latte, cappuccino, fancy stuff, right? So everybody wants to have that. But this Mocha Master we have at home in Norway here, it just makes you black coffee. It doesn't make you anything fancy. I mean, it's still high quality, expensive machine, but it makes you regular coffee. But it makes it really good. So it's not like I would not be a fan of these latte cappuccino things. Maybe something what I get when we drink coffee outside in some places, but at home I think I like the regular, just a bit of milk and black coffee, no sugar. So I like it just with milk, because I think that milk is naturally sweet enough to make the coffee not too bitter. So I don't need the sugar, because the milk is, even though it's a normal milk, it is a bit sweet, right? So it makes the coffee sweet enough for me. But back when I was drinking instant coffee, I was actually putting even sugar into it. That's not that great. I think it's too much when I do it now. I got used to not using that much. Even for teas. I think that in the past I was using sugar for tea, but now I don't need it anymore. Lots of coffee drinks on the market. I actually really like those cold coffees, even iced coffee. Yeah, iced coffee is good. I like it. Like, iced coffee can be sweet. If I have my iced coffee really sweet, I don't mind. But like warm coffee, I like without sugar. So it's strange. I know. But I feel like iced coffee should be a bit sweeter. I also like hot chocolate kind of things. Like now at work we have this hot chocolate with salty caramel and it's so good. Lost our transport of parts for the new research center went missing on Alde Caldo turf. Our meaning whose? Our meaning whose? Meaning Biotechnicas, but I'm making some private inquiries at the moment. We work on the same turf, but she doesn't mean we have to step on each other's toes. Not our problem. You're in the Badlands, and out here you stand to run into all sorts of gangs and threats. Maybe you should have chosen a quieter location for that new center. The nature of the research demanded discretion. We need it done out of the way, as far out of the city as possible. If we were to hire someone to track down our cargo, how much would a job like that set us back? Well, considering the apparent value of the cargo, the price would be high. In Eurodollars, please, and with a deadline. Like I said, the price would be high, and not just in Eurodollars. We can get those with any contract out there. So, what's your ask? Reverse transpiration. 0 fights. But they're not ready for the market yet. Well, put them on the market, a prototype series that is, unless you're in a hurry, in no hurry. Alright, a small prototype batch, but I can't guarantee they will grow. They're still in the testing phase. They haven't even been planted outside of lab conditions. And what sort of deadline can I count on for this recovery of our cargo? I will start looking once those first buds bloom. Shouldn't be too long after. Oh, Starbucks is way too expensive for me. Yeah. I don't remember last time. I think last time I was at a Starbucks was maybe like 6 years back when I was waiting in some airport and I was really needed coffee. I actually don't really eat out or drink out that often. Maybe when we are like on vacations or something. But like, I know it's strange for some people, but I'm always like thinking, why should I go in some cafe which is 200, 300 meters from my home, right, and sit there and drink coffee when I can drink coffee while I'm sitting at my computer and playing some fun game, like what I am going to do in that cafe actually out there, like paying so much more and like what, sitting and watching people. I would rather sit and watch my game. I mean, I understand it when you are going to meet some friend, but I mean, I can meet the friend at home, right? And I can make our coffee. It's a home comfort much better. So, I mean, maybe you guys disagree and you like to go out and watch other people and like be out there. But I just feel like it's just so much comfier and more comfy and nice at home. I went to Dublin 1 year ago. Laptop. I don't have a laptop and I'm not going to buy a laptop to be sitting in cafes and drinking expensive coffee. No, I don't know. It's the same, like... We don't really eat out that much. But now, when there was this Black Friday and such, and we were shopping out a lot and we didn't have time to cook, we actually like took an order outside, and I don't know, it was okay, but I can't say that it was worth it. I feel like our food made home tastes better, seriously. And it wasn't bad or anything, it was just, I don't know. So I will not do it for a while again. Maybe our homemade food is just too good. So nothing can compete with that. Or I don't know why. I mean, it was still nice that we could, you know, eat without making it because there was no time to make it. So we had the 7 days to die and I had to go to work and it got really stressful, so it was nice to have something done. But was it worth the price? Didn't feel like it. Okay, where's that Cyberpsycho? Yeah, I don't like chatting in public anymore because my meds changed my entire personality. Would you say that it changed your personality? That like you are not the same person anymore? Well, he is inside of a mech. There's a cyber psycho out in the Badlands hanging around some truck full of cyberware. Go check it out. Yeah, I'm checking it out. Aurelio Alma. Yeah, I was just thinking that it's like maybe the communication and stuff, but not like the way you are. Maybe the way how you can express yourself or how you can communicate with others, but like the personality, like what kind of person you are. You think that was changed too? Like, what personality traits do you think you had before which were different? But isn't paranoia more like a disorder than like a personality? Wait, I just glitched your weapon, what the fuck?
Ah!
This shit is pointless. We won't get anything out of him. And the stench of all that blood is making me wanna puke. Well, let's make some use of him while he's still breathing. We will go for a ride. He will help us with the gear out there. I heard that all the caldos can find water, even the deep reservoirs. Like a living, breathing, dancing rod, you know. I mean, that's what they say, but we could test it for real. So, we tie him to the front of the car, so he can show us where to dig? Well, he will be doing the digging, so he doesn't pull any smart moves. Sounds like a plan. Grab the gong and let's go. Poor guy. I'm not so known about it that I have my specialist write a lot of different stuff. Like that, it's like that with a lot of things. And I had the neurological problems when I was younger, like, it was also everything just so experimental, like, kind of, we will just try something on you. We don't really know. See if we can find some stuff. We can definitely get some resources. FF! Nobody even knows what triggers it. The question is, are they still trying to figure it out, or...? I remember when I was a teenager and I was going... There was this neurological problems to like a child's, or yeah, still for kids neurologist. Like, he didn't believe me things. It was just so disrespectful, like something like, yeah, well, young people just so often make up things which are not even true, so I wouldn't too worry about it. It's like, what the fuck, man? I sure didn't want to go to that idiot ever again. How can even a person like that work with kids? When he basically tells them that they are lying about the things which were happening to them. Fuck is wrong with him? So yeah, sometimes I feel like it's a good idea to change a doctor when he makes you feel like shit and that's all he does. Instead of trying to figure out why are these things happening to you. Managed to take him down gently. Wow, that was unexpected. I will relay this into Dakota. The Aldecaldos will want to know what happened. The Raffens were trying to get info out of him, expected him to break, eventually took him on one of their rides, then got taken for one themselves. Poor guy must have pegged you as one of them, but I'm glad you didn't have to kill him. As unlucky as the dead boy was, he was lucky enough to run into you. Yeah! We saved him! I see you made complete all Cyberpsycho sightings. Wait, I already have all of the Cyberpsycho things? Ooh. Drink some water, guys. Stay. No, upon one medic settle for years, but not to think about it too much. I think that you do what feels right for you, right? So... if you kind of do find a balance of how to stay reasonably well, and it works out for you, there's no reason to change something. I have no choice but to take my meds. I didn't mean that. I didn't try to say that you should change your meds. Or not take them. It was more like that sometimes people, I don't know, change their doctors or try to figure it out. And sometimes don't. But I mean, if you feel like relatively stable and happy with how things are, no reason to be poking a hornet's nest, right? Maybe that will not go like straightforward. Maybe I should go... Wait, there's another NCPD here? I didn't even see it. Okay, well, there's... So we go do that first, and... my doctors are never permanent. Oh, so you are changing them a lot? I don't like that much. I know that I was used to in the Czech Republic that everybody would have kind of permanent doctors. I feel like here in Nordic countries, like it's sometimes like every time you go to a doctor you have someone else. Feels a bit weird. You don't really get to know them at all. Like by talking about, I don't know, personal problems, issues and such, sometimes I feel like it could be nice with some person you already talked to before. I'm not sure if I am a huge fan of this whole... I got used to it. Third engine this month can't be a fucking coincidence. But did you fill up? The fuck's that got to do with it? Just tell me where you stop for chew. That guy by the dump. Check and see if he is watering down the fuel. Could be. Alright, we are there. Fuck, going straight admitted it. We will hang around, take it out on his unsuspecting clientele. First good idea I've had. Watering it down, that doesn't sound too good.
Shit! Thanks, stranger. That was a close one.
Yeah, you're lucky I was here. Third engine this month can be a fucking... Oh, I already read that. It was the same message. Oh, I need to sell some shit. I'm too full. But luckily there is a place for selling stuff. Junk. And then don't mind me, Pasma. I'm just very tired but can't switch off. It's fine. Don't worry. Do whatever it feels comfortable for you to do. I'm not demanding anything. You can just chill, have fun. Sell some of my shit here. Smart sniper rifle. I don't really use smart links, so cyberware, so it's kind of useless for me. Laser is back! Laser! He's back! Hey, laser.
Yes, I forgot about coffee.
No. Oh, will we still be having it or not?
No, I don't.
Okay. Guess I could have some at work. Or are you planning on staying awake?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's more like that. I don't want to drink coffee, eat food, and then have some more coffee. I would prefer to just eat food and then have coffee after. Just put it into this thermos.
Well, can you have it heated up later? No, I'm just asking. So I've been kind of missing it.
Night City. Dwellings are strictly prohibited.
Well, let's see. Okay, I spent some money on cars. After selling stuff. Well, when I check... Once myself, this bad boy can fit so much chemistry knowledge. Well, glad to hear it went well. Iconic power assault rifle. Moron. Okie dokie. Well, this one is done. And that is a side mission, I think. The boots are made for walking. You thought your old ride was for good, yet you are now like a phoenix from the ashes who lives again, but how? You would already close that chapter of kicking up sand. this one first. See where the coordination leads.
My man, Dexter Shawn. How's that quiet life working out for you now, Choom?
Choom! Plan B. Tier 5 plus iconic power pistol. Bleeding chance. Every shot costs you eddies? That doesn't sound so good. Like for sure? Every time you shoot it costs you money? Bullets have a higher chance to apply bleeding, but keep an eye on your wallet. Every shot costs you eddies. Wait, it shoots money?
Oh, fuck a dog doll.
One thing I know like I know my own name. You do not poke around strangers' cool boxes. Best case scenario, you find a half-gallon jug of rancid milk. Worst? Motherfucker up a sat mast. That's Raish Bartmoss.
The Bartmoss? Data crash rabid Bartmoss? Guy who trashed the first net?
Well, it wasn't his uncle. Yeah, him. I'd recognize that mug anywhere. Wanted posters all over town back in 2020. Public enemy number 1, dead or alive. Half the city was on the hunt. Poor bastard. Ended up here as a dead rat in a cool box. Till some circuit blew and he thawed like so much meat.
Uh-huh. Yeah, about 20 years back, judging by the stench. Well, stood about as much as I can. Gotta go.
Hold up. Gotta be some electronics in here. First net relics, almost crank-powered. Be a shame just to leave it.
Even if there is, it's bound to be bunk.
Bound to be? Wouldn't be so sure. Only one way to find out.
Need to think about it.
Said the gonk who missed the shuttle. Come on, look inside.
Okay, I'm gonna touch him. Ugh.
Wow. An SGI Tech Elisla. Best cyber deck in its class.
See? Worth getting a little rot on your hands sometimes. Hey, just thinking. Cat at the Afterlife. Goes by Nix. Looked like somebody who'd know legacy tech. Chat him up. See what happens. Could end up pulling something from it.
New item received. Okay, looks like we found some shit. Shit in the box. So much garbage. Nothing really useful anyway. For some reason. Well, there was also this thing on the way.
What a beautiful dump you've got here.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Selling anything interesting?
That depends on what you're interested in.
Junk.
Fenders and trunk eaten away by rust. Rest of the body's still holding up. Wonder what's under the hood. It's warm. Engine was running just a short while ago. New coil, plugs. And somebody's clearly been tinkering with the camshaft. What's this now? New but used. Salvaged from some other junker. Someone cleaned the cooling fan and filled up the brake fluid. Except... with water. Alright, seen enough.
Hey, what the... Hands off my car!
Hey, Lana.
No, it's my car!
No, why would you leave it rusting in a yard?
'Cause it broke down, and I...
And you abandoned it, and now, out of nowhere, you remembered you'd left it. Likely story. This last week, I've put in sweat, smarts, anything to get this heap running.
Should have started with a step motor, would have been quicker.
Says who? And why?
'Cause it's iffy, starts sticking. But clear the carbon deposits, and it starts running like new again.
Fuck! I replaced the entire throttle.
Ah, see? Takes the owner to really know a set of wheels.
Former owner? Car's mine now. As soon as I'm done doing the basic fixes, I am leaving this fucking city in a cloud of exhaust.
Seem desperate. Why you want to leave?
No way you'd understand if you have to ask.
Come on, try me.
No, no coffee for me.
Tell me.
Tell you
As it
what,
doesn't
damn
want
it!
to drink
Look
that.
around you! Dirt, rot, shit, and scum. I don't want to live here.
But then
Not
I have to play a short
now.
time. With the car.
Timing chain's about rusted through.
So?
You want to replace it. Else is liable to snap if you open her up even a bit. Take her over 30.
Hold on. Mean to say I can have her?
Mean to say, you can. Wouldn't have a use for her here anyway. Now your typical urban vehicle. Roads rise to meet you. Clever girl.
Jeez. Thanks. Not sure what to say.
Well, this nomad planted roots. Could it be?
Dunno. Hard to ruminate on that when you got a fucking time bomb lodged in your head.
If it's any consolation, fucking Time Bomb feels shitty about it too.
I know, Johnny. Come on. Let's ghost. This place makes my skin crawl.
Don't kick it! I gave you a car now. Don't kick it. I guess you can start baking dinner. Being awake without coffee is a bit hard. Let's do a gig. So we will have dinner and then we can have coffee. cookies. Not sure about the cookies. I guess we will be pretty full after the dinner. So what gig is this?
V, I have a job. The urgent kind. Someone is yanking my friend's drones out of the sky. Check out the coordinates. Find out who is responsible. The details are attached.
Okay. A good friend of mine, Mosquito, is running on an OP in the Badlands. He packs a chem shipment in a drone and sends it off to the city. Then, when he gets his eddies wired, he slices off a piece for me. The problem now is those drones aren't making a roost at their destinations. Someone's plucking them out of the sky along the way. We sent the last drone with a GPS tag. The thieves took the bait and we are getting pinged from the transmitter. You follow that ping, then make sure Mosquito's birds can fly free once again. Okay. Okay, I will tag enemies. Let's take his body a bit out so they don't find it.
Like this.
Why didn't she get collapsed?
You are never getting out of here!
The fuck did they know about me?
Sure thing, boss.
I can steal some resources from them. far, so good.
At 0 altitude with 1.5 Dark Star FM.
Can't force open it. So far, they don't know about me.
The fuck did I... It ain't working, all right? What? The chute doesn't turn, doesn't do fuck all.
FFCs. K9, BD. Stealing some resources from them. Why was someone fucking seeing me and I couldn't mark them? No, I can. Okay, Militech. So. Why are you not in a Cyberpunk city? Because I'm in the Badlands. There is this like a desert area where I'm doing missions right now. And I'm on my gig right now. Find out how the drones were intercepted. I'm on a super secret mission right now. Why do you want to be in Badlands when you can be in good? Because that's where all the bad guys are. And I mean, I'm a nomad originally, so it makes sense. Killed me. Virus attached, easy to use, insert chart into the control panel for the antenna transmitter and begin transmission on all channels. If it isn't possible, the virus will be sent one by one on each frequency in cycle. The virus will only unpack in the drones you specify, cutting power to propulsion. Any problems, just holler. How do you disable a drone and how not to piss me the fuck off? Don't fucking force it. If it won't unscrew, leave it. Stay the fuck away from sand. Sand plus electronics is shit. Shit is money, got it? If you can't work a soldering iron, don't touch it. Do not leave batteries in fucking sun. I fucking appreciate it. Thanks. Yeah, slightly mad. Why? Beef lands. Problem. Boss, we got a problem. Either our supplies have evaporating into thin air, or someone's skimming off the top. Question is whether it's for personal use or for side biz. Either way, someone needs to handle this. Johnny's shoes.
You'd think every smartass would have encrypted their comms by now. Anyway, what's the message say?
Raph and Shiv bought a virus, and they're broadcasting it around via an aerial transmitter.
Wasn't there an antenna around here?
Mm-hmm. Not for much longer, it won't be.
Let's steal some resources from them.
Nice work on that antenna. The tricky part of having a head is knowing how to use it. But not for you, V. Mosquito's roots are safe and secure again. The contract is closed, and closed well.
Woo! Androbite, you sure are moving us up quickly like a restless spirit. Careful now, life still has many trials in store for you. More contracts are waiting. That's good. Or in the same kind of area.
La carcelera de mi mujer me pidió que gorroneara un filtro de aire. Como si tuviera eddies de sobra tirados por ahí.
Trailer park.
Right.
And interesting outfits.
You selling new or used threads?
Used. Nobody's willing to ship any new stock all the way out here. But who am I to complain? You just have to tread the highway, peek into the wreckage. Sharp eye'll always pick up something.
Free in don't know how long.
Looking for some decent outerwear?
You're in luck. Our prices are out of this world. Get it?
Yeah, definitely have some new outfits. Burn in corporate shit. I mean, sure. Let's buy some stuff. These will have something to choose between. Ooh, wow. This was really messed up. Holy shit, where did my clothes go? I don't know, I can't be wearing everything. Sometimes feels like too many options. Some shorts wouldn't be too bad, I don't have any.
Feeling tired, bored, powerless.
Yeah, I will put it into my trunk. It's kind of heavy to have everything in my inventory. But when I need to make some outfits, pretty nice. At home. Maybe tomorrow I can choose some new one. I've been having this one for a while.
Experience
Yeah, I kind of have a night shift, so can't really stay up so much. Disable the turret. Valentin Krylov, Choom, I can't check you out and you are heating up. Hello, fuck. What do I do? They blocked me. Hiya! Fuckers knew I was coming. They were ready. I can't fucking check out. I know. What do I do? Buddy, gotta chill the body. Or I will flatline, but I'm out of ice. So get out of the basement. Fuck, what was the code? Keep putting in the wrong code. Shit. 10-11. And run your ass over to the generator. AC on full blast. You gotta chill, my buddy. Generator's about to gong. Just do what I fucking tell you. Shit, man. Once you cool me down, call Akulov for help. They said I can't contact him. Fuck, man, I'm dying here. Call him. Let's go to the underground. Is something. Shelma, my dearest comrade, you know what you have to do. I know what you have to do. But out of my fond affection for our cherished administration and for the sake of Soviet order, I must remind you of what you are to do. Generally speaking, you will use your skills for the glory of the Soviet nation. More precisely, you are to track carefully the actions of the Chinese in the net and act as a smokescreen for my duties in town. Find out where they are in the discussions with Arasaka. Map their strong and weak points. Just give me a reason for us to fight them. Enter cyberspace, my running comrade, and fight. The more you learn, the better. Do not get caught, my friend. And once you return, you are most welcome to come to my dacha for one of those parties. Your Misha. Yeah, understood. Mikhail Akulov. Well, she is dead. She's not coming anywhere. There are flies and all. So I'm gonna end it now, guys. Eating dinner and going to work. Tomorrow we will have a longer stream. Cause I don't have a night shift. But tonight, not possible. Had to be short. So tomorrow we can do more like proper side missions and stuff. Today there was not really that much time to be starting something more advanced. So I was doing mostly gigs and CPD, finished all the cyber psychos and... Not bad, not bad! Bye bye guys, thank you for watching, see you tomorrow, and tada, diddy, doo-doo! Stingers up!